Howdy, y'all. My name is Bryce, and we're coming at you with some more Be Happy. We're playing more Be Happy. That's right. Okay, getting back into here. Okay, so what's going on, y'all? It's been a little bit. We have done some things. You can see I got some gold in my inventory. So, I built another platform over there. Y'all gave me some, once again, good comments down below telling me about things. Also, hold on. Hey, you, all you being sassy about the chisel. Calm down. All right? I saw a ton of y'all in there being all sassy about me not knowing which chisel to use. These mod packs are full of hundreds of different little mods, and sometimes it's hard to find exactly what you're looking for. I understand that I could look for at chisel now is what people are saying. This is the mod that I should look for, and it's the chisel in here or whatever. But, I mean, let's be real, okay? I was doing it as like a quick thing because I'd heard of a chisel in the past, but I didn't really know anything about chisels. And so I was like, okay, let's see if this is a thing that we can do. When it didn't work right away, I was like, all right, well, I'm not going to waste the time to do that, to try and figure that out, because it was supposed to be a quick little thing. But anyway, quit being so sassy, all right? Don't need the sass. I need the assistance. So, you know, just try and be nicer or something. All right, so, quest book. Let's see where we're at. I built that platform over there. We talked about it last time. That's going to be Magic Land. I started to build it in like a kind of different shape, and then I realized like I don't actually know how much space it's going to take up doing all this stuff with magic. So I'm going to kind of leave it open-ended for now. So that's what we got for now. We'll use the platform as it is, and if we need more space, we'll just start expanding it out more. But let's look at what we got. First things first, I'm the realist. Second thing is that we got this gold. Claiming that reward, get ourselves another Auric drone. Perfect. Whoa, wrong button. Oops. Can I open you up? Yep, let's put you in there. And I would love to see if I can't grab the automation from somebody. Guess we might not have enough. I'm gonna have to do something about that. What are you? Water? I think I want to do stuff with water here in a second. Maybe it is time to switch out you, my friend. We've got so many of these stringies that I feel less like did I accidentally take those? How did I do that? Oh, no. That's just... Oh, wow. We got a lot of them. Okay. So, where's the automation upgrade? Why are these all glowy? That's really weird. All right. Give me these. Boop, 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 boop. But we don't need lifespan. Well... Yeah, no, we don't, because it's only a 1. All right, and let's just clear these guys out really fast of all of the honey that we can carry. Oops, didn't mean to do that. This is something, you'll see I have a solar panel here. That's because we're having some power woes, but we also have a quest that we can turn in here pretty quickly that will definitely fix that for us, so no problem at all. Just a small hiccup that we can easily take care of. All right, and there's as much as we can carry. Wow, that's so great. I should move all the honey stuff up there when I get a chance. Like I said, I need to look into making that the dolly, which again, I don't think I have the proper resources for it, but one day we will have it for sure. All right, get all y'all in there. That's great. Bees, you can go in here. All right, there's our unwearies. Doot, 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 doot. Oh wow, they're different kinds, huh? I guess some are viewed and some are not. So the water, you'll notice that when I loaded up the game, I was looking at the clay stuff because I would like to start getting clay so we can get bricks and things like that. I think that would be nice. And I think that path is doable, but it also might be dangerous because I do think I need to mess with eldritch bees and things. There's a lot of crazy bees coming up at us. So let's look at some more of these quests real quick before I move on to the magic stuff, which is what I wanted to focus on more. Once we finish this gold one, it unlocked some more things here. We have a bee that can give you experience and soul sand, so that'll be pretty good. But I looked down the path to make these guys. It's a pretty crazy one. It's going to take a lot of stuff with eldritches and stuff like that. So we'll be able to do it. Not happening today. Creosote oil, we're going to want to build a blast furnace, I guess, in order to get this. Unless, oh, that's what the Terry bees are for. So that's what these guys do, I guess. They give you the creosote oil from them as their resource, and then you can make a blast furnace. Maybe that's what it is. Then the ones that do the soul stuff, the soulful bees, those they take a long time to make. But the quest that I was thinking about actually is I think this one. Yeah, we need 32 royal jelly, and we'll get 2 solar panel 5s and a resonant energy cell, which is actually better than the energy cell that we have, and some better flux ducts. Because essentially the problem I was running into here, and I totally get why, is that at this point, this one battery, basically this guy, can't output energy fast enough in order to give them the resources. And now it's empty, which is weirding me out. That's really... that shouldn't be empty. I don't think. That's bizarre. Okay, let me just do this really quickly. I don't think you have to hook these up with... Oh, you know what it is? It's taking energy out faster than it's bringing energy in because it has a maximum energy rate. And let me just double check that the bottom is set to, let's see, UR bottom, blue for input. It can only take in 800 RF a tick, and it can only output 800 RF a tick. And so I was inputting from one side, but outputting from two sides, because as you'll see, what I did was I have it outputting from here and also outputting from the top. So it was basically taking in at a rate of 800, but outputting at a rate of 1600. Anyway, doesn't matter. That wasn't enough for this to actually power properly. So I grabbed this solar panel 5 and I just put it on top here. And now this guy is helping to make up the difference and spreading equally through here. But we're going to replace this whole setup of power with the higher level stuff in just a second here, because that's going to help us out quite a bit. And I think we should, let's see, how many do we have in here? We have 23 here. Ooh, it might be close. We might not have enough yet, but we'll be near there. I let it run for a little while so that I could build up some resources. So let's see, how are you doing over here? Oh, yeah. Wow, that's a lot. What? I was not ready for that. I assumed it was going to be like 10 of them. Did I leave it running for that? That's great. That is flantabulous. Wow. You know what it is? I think I didn't check them at all at the end of the last recording session, and I didn't check them at all while I was doing this recording session, or not this recording session, but my setup before this. And so they've just been running for quite some time. But hey, perfect for us, because I think what we want are going to be the diamonds. These are going to be... Oh, let's do something with pollen now. Oh, we've already got enough of that as well, though, so no problem. See, I would like the resonant flux ducts for the energy distribution, but I don't know if that's viable. So it does mess with things a bit. Like, I think the diamonds are a smart move for now, because there are going to be some things that we want to build with diamonds before we get to diamantine. Let me look at what the diamantine bees cost, because it's entirely possible that we actually are able to get these guys not too poorly. Austere and Auric. We have both of those. Or, I mean, we have the Auric. Austere is the modest and frugal. Frugal we get from Fiendish and Modest. Or Sinister. Do we have... Wait a minute. Okay, no. Sinister. Sinister or Fiendish. Okay. And we might have some of those. Like, those bees we don't necessarily have to mess with by breeding them, I don't think. We might be able to buy a Fiendish straight up. So Austere is the Modest plus the Frugal. Modest is a Hive Bee. Right, so that's actually not that hard to get, if I'm honest. Other than the Fiendish Bee. That's the tricky part. So let's quickly look at that in the store and for the breeding stuff. Let's see, Embittered, Infernal, Meadows. Okay, let's look up the Fiendish then. Frugal, Modest, Frugal. Frugal. Okay, Fiendish is from Embittered and Sinister. Gotcha. Or Sinister and Cultivated. So if we can get a Sinister Princess, which is an Embittered and a Cultivated. Okay. Oh, wait. Cultivated and Modest will give us a Sinister. Okay, and then if we mix a... What was it? A Sinister with a... What are we trying to get? We're trying to get to Fiendish, right? So we mix a Sinister with a Modest, and we get a Fiendish. All right, time to write this down. So we may be also trying to go for these diamantines today as well. Where is a pen? Oh no, my desk is all cleaned. Sarah was super nice to me today, and she surprised me. I had to go out of town for a meeting. I say out of town, just like an hour and a half south. And when I came home, she had like cleaned my desk, done a bunch of dishes and things like that. She's the best. So thank you, Sarah. But my pen wasn't here. So what do we need? We need a bunch of Modests. Bunch of Modests are what we need. And we're doing Modest plus Sinister to Fiendish, and Sinister was Cultivated and Modest. So we go Modest plus Cultivated to Sinister. Okay. And then we do modest to sinister to the fiendish. And then we do fiendish. What is it? It's in order to make the frugal drone, or the frugal bee, I know, is what we're trying to get. Frugal. So your recipe was the fiendish plus a modest again. Wow, this is just modest train right here. And that gives us the frugal. And let's, and then is it the frugal with the auric? Or is it something else with the auric? Let's go to diamantine. Oh, it's diamandy. Excuse me. Diamantine is this electron tube. Diamandy. Auric and austere. And so the austere was a modest plus a frugal. So, and then just really quickly. So the frugal was modest plus fiendish, right? Yeah. So this is straight up modest plus, modest plus, modest plus, modest plus until we get the frugal, and then we give that to the auric. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 modests, which really, I think realistically what we need is 1 modest queen and 4 modest drones for the mixing, maybe? Something along those lines. So, how many modest queens do we already have? I know we have some, right? I think I got some at the end of one of the quests that we did. There's 1 and 1. Let's see if I can't get these guys breeding, and let's see what their level of generation is. We might have to do building of some upgrades or alvearies in order to actually get these guys to work in this location. Energy required, temperature normal, humidity normal, production normal, okay. Aha, too cold, too humid, no flowers. It says no flowers, so his flowers must be cacti. So that's an issue. And now it's a queen, so I can't actually breed it. The other thing we can look into is depending on the type of combs it requires. Modest, what do you need? Regular honeycombs of 96, and I can get a modest and a modest. Let's go ahead and do that now, and so we can get the timer clicking away, because we've got plenty of honey. I need to clear that guy out and move it again. And yeah, by the way, everybody, yeah, I'm just as equally heartbroken that I spent so much time like clearing out inventories and stuff like that, and then found out that I could just move the boxes. Yeah, it's a thing. Okay, so we got that. Now let me, for real quick, while we worry about this and try and figure out what we're going to do in order to deal with that sketch, let's just put those guys away. And let's just look at this as far as this is concerned. Resets in 0 days and 7 hours. Cooldown on completion 2 days and 0 hours. I'm confused as to which one that means. 17 hours. Did that number just change, or did I just read it wrong the first time? Interesting. All right, we'll see. Well, while we work, or while we wait on that, so that was for the diamantine, or the diamandy, rather. Let's go over to this one for this unlock quest. I don't think it's going to be that hard for us to do that, so maybe we will go ahead and get the resonant flux, because those things will be a little bit difficult for us to make, I think, or at least they should be, in my experience, they should be more difficult to make. Now we're going to have 2 energy cells, which is cool, because that means that we can do separate cells if we care to. What I think I'll do, I'm going to leave that back there for now, just because we can, and because I don't have any need to really be spreading around my power. So then I think what I'll do is I'll do this, and I will take you, okay, and we're going to go like bup, 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 bup. Let's just see how many of these here. These things will pump out way more energy, or they can transmit way more energy, I guess. And so that's going to help us to make sure that these things are always filled up. And then once it gets to here, it'll be fine. So then we'll switch this guy. Front is out, so that should be orange. Top is blue. So then we take the last of these solar panels. Oh, these are different. Oh, one has energy in them. That's why. This guy has energy still in it from before. That's why. Let me just do that real quick. So that will take up that spot for the moment. I could also probably just pop them like right on top of here, but I don't want them to actually be filling directly into the system. I'd rather them be filling this guy up. And what was so nice of them is they gave us this thing full. So it has 8 million? 80 million RF? 80 million RF. So that's a ton of energy. So let's just double check that all these things are working. And I need to look around because I think I smell some burning. And I'm not sure where that is. So I will be right back. Hold on, guys. Okay, I am back. I think everything's fine. I looked around. Nowhere was there any source of burning to be found. I think it's possible that what happened is there's this lamp that is above my computer desk, and I think it's possible that when Sarah was cleaning today, maybe some dust kind of flew up in there, and so the dust was kind of burning, maybe? Anyway, I turned that light off. We got a different light on, and hopefully this will solve our problems. And I think that, I looked around. There's definitely not anything burning, so we're good. We're safe. Okay, so that was scary. It's where there's smoke, right? So let's see. What do we got going on? We were going to be doing magic, and also we just finished out the power. That's correct. Okay. Give me the potato. Delicious. Let us... What is the quest? That's right. It's for stone. So like that. And actually, I opened my window. I now want to close my window. Okay. And I think maybe it's coming from outside. That's why, because as soon as I opened it, I was like, oh, that's way stronger now. Okay. Now, which one was it? It was some magic. Some magic. So the reason we're doing this, I think I explained this last time, I'm not positive, is that we need this stuff in order to I need 32, huh? In order to transform our trees into the appropriate ones to be able to actually breed them. And something that you guys are going to think is cool, and I think that I'm going to have to mess with a little bit later, is I saw butterflies. Some butterflies spawned, and I was reading about this earlier, and I didn't ever realize that this was the thing, but apparently forestry trees will automatically spawn butterflies, and those butterflies will essentially work as pollinators, much like bees do, but you obviously don't have to do anything with them, but they'll fly away. Like, they'll just fly away in random directions. And earlier, when I was doing all my setup, almost ran off the edge there, I was over here, I was working on this part of the base, this expansion, and while I was setting stuff down, a butterfly, 100%, like he totally flew. Hey, there he is. See him? You see that guy? Oh, I can't zoom in on him. He's so tiny. He's that little guy right there. You can see him like right towards the center. He's just kind of fluttering around. And if you ever watched our Stumptlandia series, you'll remember that Jasmine built the tree, or the what did she call it? Because she always got the name wrong. It was not the biodome. The something dome, and filled it with the butterflies. We can get those guys, and we could do them too. So that'll also be something that we'll look into eventually. But for now, let's do what we do. Okay, so let's go ahead and manual submit these guys. That's wood, claim reward. Boom. Okay. So, what do we do with this stuff? This is difficult because I've never been deep into this magic stuff. It's always Jasmine who does the magic things. But we've got some living wood. We've got some living rock. Those are some of the main components. And we have these things, floating pure daisies. I don't even know what those do, but they must be important. So, let's read about Lexica Botanica. Okay. Let's see. Welcome to Tania. Congratulations on the fine choices wrapping us happening in a book together or just finding the tome in a chest, whichever applies. You can navigate this book using the arrows at the bottom of the page, your mouse wheel, or the arrow keys on the keyboard. Okay, we're going to be rewarded with things as we move through here. Yes, yes, yes. I've seen this before. Okay, add bookmark. Wait, is this it? Is that all you say? Hold shift while browsing through the various categories. Like, welcome to Tania. Do we back up like this? Or go like this? Whoa! Oh, no! Whoops. Don't press that button. I pressed, but I did press the home key in order to start my recording back up, and lo and behold, that took me probably where I needed to go. It looks like there are, like, tabs along the side here, but that's the only one. So, Botania options. Lexicon index. Mystical items. Basics and... Okay, let's look at the basics and mechanics real quick. What do we need? Well, the thing that we want to make is... Can I type to search? I can. Okay. I want to make an alchemical... Nope. Is that not what it is? All right, hold on. It's a... No. We'll spell it properly. Okay. This thing. An alchemy catalyst. So the recipe for this is 2 brewing stands, a mana pearl, some gold ingots, in some living rock. That's going to be a little tricky unless there's further quests for us down the quest book. So maybe we should look at that instead. Yeah, here we go. Wand of the Forest. What do I got to do with this? Every mod nowadays adds some type of wand. Botania is the Wand of the Forest. Because you cannot get any petals yet, you can get your wand with this quest. So build a living wood twig. How do I do that? I'm assuming that is kind of like, you know what we need? Just in case we're going to need it up here while we're doing all this nonsense. Where is you? Thank you. So let us go ahead and where did I put you? We'll bring it down here. Okay, so let's grab you. And I think it's probably just like a stick made of that. Yeah, okay, cool. Now, where is quest book? Okay, and we pick one. Wand of the Forest. Wand of the Forest. Wand of the Forest or Wand of the Forest. I'm going to go with green. Y'all know me. I like my green. Oh, manual submit. Oh, I need a bunch of them. I need 6. Oh, okay. Well, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there we go. Read the quest fully, then you'll get it done. There we go. Okay, that guy, claim reward. Okay, so we got our wand, and now I need a spreader. How do I make a spreader? Or let's just turn it in. Now you need something to transfer the mana between your plants and the pools that you're going to get. Using this item and the Wand of the Forest, you can point it to the right direction. Okay, manual submit. Living rock, manual submit. These are all things that they gave us, so we might as well do this. So now I've got these mana spreader things. I need to make mana pools. Do I have enough of these? I do not. I need to make more. Oh, crap. I probably shouldn't have done that because now I have none. That's fine. I have to remember how to do... is it these things? Is it the pure daisies? Maybe it is the pure daisies. You put it like that, and you surround it with stone. Is that how it works? Yep, that's how that works. Okay, so we're going to do that. So we have that one pure daisy producing us some of that, whatever you call it, living rock. And then let's just kind of even this out. 1, 2, thing. 1, 2, thing. Oh, wait. Nope. Thing. I think like that. Whoops. I don't want stone on this one, though. I want wood on this one. So let's go get some wood. We have a little bit. And then we'll go grab a little bit more wood. And I guess we're just going to let those guys sit and wait and do their thing. But that makes sense. So that's what we got there. We have these mana spreaders. I'm going to have to... How am I going to generate mana right now? Because I don't have flowers. So I can't really do that, can I? It's an interesting question. It's an interesting question that I don't have the answer to yet because I don't know enough about Botania. So I might have to do some more reading up on this than I thought. I assumed that the quest would be a little more informative. But that's fine. What is this? Oh, golem animation core. It's just back out of there. Just back out of there. Okay. I have a feeling there's probably a quest that's going to end up giving us the alchemical, whatever you call it, alchemy catalyst. So that's why I'm kind of hesitant to just go trying to make it. Are you all living rock already? You are. Nice. Oh, cool. And living wood's being made. Awesome. So let's surround you some more because we're going to need more of this stuff, I'm sure. And if these guys are going to just be doing this, then that's great. I wonder, do these guys generate mana? Maybe we can generate mana from these pure daisies. Maybe that's a thing. I'll have to read up on what those do. This is something, I know Jasmine taught me a little bit of this when we played Hubris. It was something that I was interested in learning, but then we kind of more important things popped up. So it's kind of like I haven't had the opportunity to fully learn all this stuff. I'm a novice. I'm a novice. Oh, I thought it was nighttime. It's just the clouds kicked in. I also think there's maybe a shift in biome around here somewhere. Things looked different. Maybe not, though. It all says plains. Okay. Where's this wood? Jungle wood. I think jungle wood does work. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. So, this quest. How are we doing on the living rock thing? How much more do we need is the question. For these guys. Manual submit. Awesome. Claim reward. Now we have 2 mana pools. That's great. And let's go ahead and get a little bit more living rock. And we'll just, as we're sitting here, plowing through these quests as much as we can, we'll just keep on trying to make sure that these things are always producing so that we kind of build up a little backlog. Oh, that's not going to work for me, but that's fine. We just bust it. Just bust it. All right. Now, what's the next one? Begonia. We need 128 of this. Finally, it's time to generate mana. The best way is to use bees. Great. A begonia. Oh, gotcha. So I need to just produce a ton of living rock, it looks like. So that's going to take a while. Okay. Well, let's let these guys generate through, and I'm going to continue to do this stuff throughout. But this might be something that I'm going to save for the next episode. I didn't realize it was going to be so time-consuming before they just gave us stuff. I assumed, like some of the other quests, that they were just going to like, well, here's all the stuff you need. Go ahead and do it. Whoop-a-dee-doo. But, nah, they're going to make us work for it, which I guess is fine. So let's do that. And, yeah. Then I guess we'll just focus a little bit more on bees again, because we do still want to try and work towards that, the diamandi bee. We want to work towards the carbon bee, the lapis bee. Like, there's tons of bees that we can work towards. It's all about just figuring that stuff out. So maybe I can look into the upgrades and see if we can't make ourselves some upgrades that will help a bit. And I should bring a chest over there, honestly. Maybe I should clean out the iron chest, move that stuff over there, and then bring the iron chest over there. What am I trying to do? Let's get rid of this nonsense real quick. And all the extra cobble can go in here, and then you can come here. So I can just go and put some stuff out. And let's move this stuff around. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, you. Okay. Gimme. Thank you. And sleep. So I'm trying to think what to do, like, because the main thing is, like, so it's obvious that we have to do a lot of grinding for this part just to get enough of this living rock. I wonder how I can make any of these pure daisies. I think that without petals, I can't make any. So it's one of those ones where it's like, all right, well, come on, man. Where it's like, yeah, I'm just going to have to wait. Like, no pushing through it. Where did Did I not pick up the iron chest? Are you kidding me? My inventory wasn't full. Where's the... No, it's right there. Okay. I was like, what's going on here? Too many blocks that look the same. Okay. So then let's put you like right, like this, and you can hold on to the stone. You can hold on to the living rock. You can hold on to this. You can hold on to that. You can hold on to this. You can hold on to that. You can hold on to these. All the Botania stuff we'll just leave here. So we just mess with it when we come here. And you are going to now stop making living wood for a little bit, and you're going to make some Livingston, like Ron Livingston. It's the second or third time that that's been brought up in Stumpt videos this week. Wow, I'm a crazy. All right. Actually, I don't know if it's gonna be. we mentioned him at some point in Civ, which we recorded the other day. So who knows when that episode's gonna come out? Because that was like 6 or 7 hours of recording. It was crazy, you guys. Oh my gosh, Civilization takes so long. It takes so long. Oh, okay. Boop 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 boop. Beep boop ba doop boop. Okay. Now, put the stuff back, and don't get caught in a loop. Just let it be. You don't have to sit here and do this for an hour. Let's go look at our bees, and let's take some stock. Let's figure out exactly what we're doing here. So, upgrades. That's what I wanted to figure out. I wanted to figure it out. So, let's look at what is the mod that these are from. Gendistry. Or I think some people pronounce it Gindustry, but Gendistry. At Gendistry, we're looking for a... What do we look for? The upgrades from the Gendistry mod. Aha! These things. Plains emulation, light upgrade, flowering upgrade, winter emulation. I need the desert emulation or a dryer. I need the humidity down. I need the heater up, right? So let's look at these guys. And there might be a quest that'll teach me about this, but let's see. Bronze, sand, upgrade frame, and glass. What is this? Gold redstone, which is our one thing that's a little tricky to get right now, and then we're good. Heater upgrade, roughly the same, with nether rack, easy to get. Okay, so redstone is what we need. Do we have any redstone? Because if I can get like 2, that's enough, probably. Maybe, well, no, I mean like 4 redstone is what I need, probably. We have 7. It's tricky. It's tricky for me to decide to do this. It's a gamble, but I'll risk it. So, we need some sand, we need some netherrack, we need some bronze, we need some glass, I may need a little bit of copper and tin to make some more of those. And obviously I have tons with my bees if I need that. I really should do my gear here soon. I really would like to get a tinker setup going, which we might start up pretty soon because we are actually finally building the resources, which is such a, it's so bizarre to be at this point in the game now where we're actually doing this stuff. Like I almost feel overwhelmed just only because it's been so long. All right, how to make this thing? 4 tin, 2 gold, 2 redstone. I need to make 2 of those, at least. How much tin do I have here? 2. How much tin do I have over here? 2. All right, let's go get some, wait, nuggets. Okay, let's go grab some of the nuggets from here because we're going to have tons, I'm sure. 37 iron, 43 tin, 54 copper, 45 copper, 41 lead, 40 gold, and that's that for those guys. Another iron. Okay, so pretty good. I'd like another tin bee if I'm honest, but that's fine. We'll manage for now. Will this be enough tin though is the question. I think it should, but maybe. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and got these kinds of tins. We can probably do it like that. So then gold and redstone. 1, 2. Okay. First part's done. We know you go in the center. And then I think it's kind of like a piston, right? What was the shape of this? Heater upgrade. Temperature up we need. Cooler upgrade. Oh, and we're going to need desert emulation upgrade. What's this? 4 bronze gears, some sand, an upgrade frame, an environmental... Oh, boy. Oh, if we had gotten the diamonds. Although that golden chipset, I realize, is not going to work. Because the problem is that we're not going to have the right flowers for this guy. Because we don't have any cactuses whatsoever. Dang. I might be able to get them from magic, though. Cactus. Recipe. Carpenter. Phytogenic insulator. Huh. Oh, it grows more. Mana infusion is a slime ball, which we can generate from some stuff. Okay, so that'll be where we go there. So we gotta get this stuff working before we can get these diamantine bees, but they'll be doable. All right, well, we tried. I didn't pay attention to that one detail. It's always one little thing. It's always like, I'm almost there. I've got like 80-90% of it, and then it's like there's one little thing that, oh yeah, that's right. Wah, wah. Okay, well then let's look at the other bees that we're interested in for the time being. And I realize that time's probably getting to the point where we got to end this soonish, but I'd like to do a little bit more if we can. Store. Let's look at this timer now on this modest bee. Wait, is it clear? Yeah, it's clear. Oh, yes. So it's not a real 17 hours. It's like an in-game 17 hours, which means we can do this all the time to get these. So we might not even have to worry about breeding these bees. This is amazing. Okay, let us manual submit. Claim reward. These are modest? Yep. Okay, so now how many modest do we have? We have a good amount. Let's start the breeding process, honestly. Give me you. So we have 2 modest drones. We have modest. Okay, and then what do we got? We have a cultivated will give us a sinister will give us a fiendish will give us a frugal. So give me a cultivated princess. Let's start with the drone, I think. Yeah, let's start with the drone. I'm trying to think. Start with the queen, we can use the drone. Then we'll end up with the queen. Then we need another drone. Yeah, let's use the modest queen. That's what we want. I don't think we're going to be able to get the full all the way to frugal. We might get lucky. I'm doing the math in my head, and I can't figure out if we will have enough or not. So we'll start with you, and go like this, and we say Sinister Queen. Oh, I need the this stuff. You. All right. Now, I'm going to have to run this queen until it produces something, and that might be the thing that's going to hold us back as well, for the same reason as before. So let's see. Too cold, too humid, no flowers. Okay, let's take you. Let's go grab this, Beealyzer, and let's see what you got. All right, you've got normal lifespan, production slower, pollination average, flower type Nether, fertility 2, territory average, effect aggressive. What's your humidity and stuff? arid and hellish. So I should be taking this guy down into like the Nether in order to have him cycle. So maybe let's gear up for a little expedition to the Nether, and maybe we can produce for ourselves a little base there that can work out for us. Because I'm gonna want to take this with me. Okay, so now I need to reconnect everything, but this guy should be able to power everything. And then let's grab you and you. I don't think solar power is going to work in the Nether, so I think I'm going to have to constantly take stuff with me to the Nether. But this is going to be, this could be a fun little like trip for us going forward. So you're looking good. You're all looking good. You've got power. You all got power. And let's just hook the solar panels back up so that they working. And I'm just moving them this way just so that they're not like directly covering or touching any of these things. We will make this pretty again. I know I'm already uglying it up after starting it, but it's mostly because I want to try this out and just see how this works before we do too much further. So I need you. I'm probably going to need, some of you. Let's take 2 with us. I don't want to take it all. We do have keep inventory on. It's fine. And I'm bringing bricks in case we want to just build like a quick structure when we get through the Nether, just to kind of, it's always nice to like build yourself a little like kind of protective area inside the Nether. So, all right, let's try it. Oh, I hope I have everything I need. All right, we're good. Hello, friend. Are you buddy? I don't know if you're buddy. Can't tell. What I do know is, let's do it like this. Let's do it where we kind of build back into a safe little corridor that we know is a nice little safe zone. We can kind of protect ourselves a little bit better in here. Okay. And then what I want to do is kind of do a little bit of this. Okay. Not like it doesn't have to be like a total wall in, but I do want a little bit of a buffer whenever we decide to come out this way. Like, I'm cool with the pigs. You guys know that. We're friends. We're hip. We're with it. Just a quick little wall. Mostly I'm worried about those dang, what do you call them? Bats that fly in here. And then the other part, is that too high? I think it's too high. The other part is the ghasts that could rain down fire and brimstone onto me. So I figure might as well just make a nice little safe zone. We're gonna be fine. And if we can do our bees in here or near here, because they might be dangerous to the point to where like they'll do damage to me if I'm too close, in which case I need to worry about that. Okay, got a little bit more brick. All right, no full ceiling yet, but at least it's something, This is fairly protective. Okay, now, bee. Let's see what it's like if I put you down here. And I grabbed the lifespan because I want this to go quickly. Let's dig as deep as we can. Oh, that's right. I built a little way back here earlier. This is where I dug out all the netherrack earlier. All right, picks broke. So let's grab you. Let's grab you. Okay, and it should be set to output on that side. So, yep, this guy has power. Oh no. Oh, I left it. All right. We'll be right back. You're coming through with me, aren't you? Don't you dare bat. I heard you. There he is. In the beealizer. Oh, man. Hopefully for y'all, I just cut out all that. Did I just hear my pig friend? I think I heard my pig friend. Hopefully I just cut all that out. I just ran around like a chicken with my head cut off for about 2 to 5 minutes trying to figure out where that bee was, and it was just in my beealizer. I was like, where the heck did it go? I'm losing my mind. And then, yep, there it was. All right, no flowers. What are the flowers that... Oh, we need to find some nether wart. That's what I need to find. Oh, shoot. Stop that, please. Okay. Be very careful. I don't want to make, oh gosh, the pigmen angry. But I don't think I should have to go too far to find some. So let's just look around really quickly. I know this episode is kind of going a little bit long. I'll probably cut around a couple of things because they were taking a little bit of time. But all I need is to look and find some soul sand. And I can grab glowstone while I'm here as well. There's no downside to that, let me tell you. Okay, come on. Yeah, give me a pathway to success here. I also need to upgrade my Or not upgrade, but repair my pick. There's a pixie over there. That's bad. Bad. I don't see any soul sand. No soul sand whatsoever. Just kind of, well, we'll go around a little bit, see if I can't find this quickly. If I can't, then this will be something that we'll have to save for next time. I really would like to just be able to prove that it works so that I can know that going into the next episode and then not make a whole bunch of plans and decisions based off of what is essentially hearsay. All right, well, let's bust a whole bunch of this at least. I mean, if we're gonna be here, we might as well get something out of it. And so this stuff we can use for mutagen, which is great. That's going to save us a lot. It's also useful in some of the recipes that we have. So it's nice that there are some resources that you can actually gather in the Nether. Most Skyblocks actually turn the Nether into a Skyblock as well to really limit you on that. But I guess in this one, they're just kind of like, well, I mean, the Nether's difficult, so you going and like farming for resources down there isn't necessarily going to be lucrative or intelligent. Well, we're just going to have to save this for later then. I'll probably come back in and with a fresh pick and maybe some armor and bust around looking for this. But usually, you know, you luck out and like you'll find a big open area, a big open gap, and then from there you can kind of like look vast distances. But everything here is pretty roofed and tight, and yeah, I'm not seeing any netherwart. Where did we spawn? That's the other thing. I need to make a what do you call it? A waypoint. There's the pixie. For where we started. There's a bunch of the other mushrooms, which is nice, but no soul sand and no netherwart that I can find, which is a shame. Unless regular mushrooms will actually work. I don't think they do. Technically, I could see it working if you say like, okay, it's a flower that resides in the Nether. No. Okay. Let me do one last little look. I'll head over here to the right, and we'll look that way. And if we get nothing, we get nothing. Let me quickly, though, waypoint, new, and we'll call this portal. And we'll even make it aperture blue. It's like aperture science. Writing it down, a huge success. Just kidding, we haven't found any netherwart, but we'll keep on looking cause I need that stuff, even if this bat comes at me and it gets rough. Oh hey, there is a guest, I hope he doesn't see my ass, because I will surely not be alive. Ah! Yep, he saw me. Whew. Okay, here's a big open area that I was talking about like earlier. Oh, no, those are, there's some glitching going on. That's supposed to let me bounce it back. It's not. Okay. This area with all this lava and stuff. Oh, dear. This is definitely the kind of area where I would expect to find some netherwart out there. Because there's likely... Okay. Come on. There's likely an area over here with soul sand. Get some nice Zelda. Bounce this stuff back at you. Get him. Yeah! All right, now we need to do something else. Let's build ourselves a little pathway here just to be a little on the safe side. Okay. All right. Now, gas tiers. Those might end up being useful. Got a pixie over there that I'm looking out for. Oh no, is this area all... It looks like this area is all like one big walled in area almost, which means I'm gonna have to get my pick fixed and then come back and just start busting walls. Busting walls and busting heads, but not any pig heads because the pigs are cool. We're all cool here now. All right. Yeah, I guess that's just gonna have to wait for next time because there's definitely none that I can find over here, and we've made a big circle. Gosh, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. But oh well. So what did we get then? We got a bunch of glowstone, so that's nice. We've got a thing in here, which is nice. Gosh darn it. You know what I might do? I may... What time is it right now? Am I going to have time to do this right now? I might. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop recording, and I may go back and grab my pick and do a quick search back in here for a couple more minutes. If I happen to find stuff, I'll start recording back up again. Otherwise, you'll see me at the outro back at home, and that means that I didn't find anything, because I don't want to waste your time making you watch that when it's ultimately fruitless. Let's just drop down here. Ooh, go. Yep, had a feeling. Just go, go, go. Because what I'll do then is I'll take my pick. I'll just start digging in a direction until I find something. Did I hear another ghast? What's up that way? Maybe there's something up this way. Hold on, world. Nah, you know what? I'm wasting more time. I'm wasting more time. I'm going back. All right, see y'all on the other side. All right, y'all. I found me a fortress, and it really ain't that far from where we spawned. I gotta be careful trying to get down here, though. But if we can get down here, it's likely to have some nether wart and some, yeah, I'm just being really careful, and some sand, some soul sand in here somewhere. Now my pick is not doing so great yet again, because I need to just get me an iron pick, but this guy should have it. Also, it's also likely to have a whole bunch of baddies who are going to kick my butt, so that's why I got to be like really careful over here. It's a fortress. It's what it is. All right, this looks promising. Oh, I hear blazes. What in blazes? Oh, blazes. Oh, there we go. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. Gimme. Okay, gimme. Okay. I need to get my... I don't want to like step in the soul sand for fear of like sinking. Give me you. Awesome. Soul sand and nether wart. Perfect. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So we're going to quickly, I will sneak my way back to the entrance or die. And then we'll go set this up on our sinister little bee. Okay. Oh dear. Really wanted to make this work, so this episode probably ended up 45 minutes long. And I guess that's just fine, but my mind is going insane. That's why it didn't rhyme. Oh, gosh. See, I want to just, like, dig straight to my portal, but I also recognize that that's foolish. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Oh, no. There we go. That's what I wanted. Just like that. Okay. So that gets us close. Oh, darn. Okay. 34, 32, 30. It's really close, and then my thing's gonna break. I said my thing's gonna break. Yep. Surprise. All right, we're back. Oh gosh, into the safety dance. Okay, now that we've got some soul sand and some nether warts, those like right here. So we got everything that we should need. This has no flowers still. These have to grow. All right, what's hitting me? Oh, the bees are working. The bees are working. All right, so here's the deal. These bees hurt. Come here. Hurry, do this. Oh god. And that's why I wanted them farther away from the portal. because those guys are going to hurt me. So I put it on lifespan up, so I'm going to let those things cycle through, but I think this is going to work. So we're going to be able to get that that diamandy bee that we wanted. So I think what we'll do is we're going to start the next episode getting that diamandy bee, because once we're being able to build up diamonds, I can also come back here and I can set up a system so that we can get probably those redstone ones, the ones that are really dangerous. This is where all our dangerous bees are going to live, basically. And from there, we can get all the redstone and diamonds that we need, and then we're basically set. All right, let me just see how these guys are doing. All right, they got a little bit of time. Ouch. So yeah, let's head on back home. And that'll definitely be where we... Oh, gosh. Actually, you know what? You know what? Screw this noise. We're going to end our episode here in our new little secret fort. F1, F5, F5. Yeah, in the Nether. All right, y'all. Well, that was quite the episode. That took a little bit longer than I expected. Hopefully, I was able to cut it down to a reasonable length, because I don't like putting out super long videos. It's just kind of the thing that's just kind of but I know that a lot of y'all are really into it, and it's not like I don't produce like only 8-minute videos. I always produce super long videos, so I guess that's just the way of the pig. But with all of that, thank you all for watching. If you liked what you saw, please be sure to give this video a like, a favorite, and subscribe to the channel. My name has been Price, and I will see y'all next time.